The grand hall was packed, a sea of faces waiting in hushed anticipation. White roses adorned every corner, soft candlelight flickered, and the air smelled of lavender and champagne. It was supposed to be perfect. The priest's voice echoed, steady and solemn. "Do you take this man?" I watched her, my beautiful bride, standing just inches away. She was radiant in her lace gown, her veil framing her delicate features. But then she froze. Her eyes darted, scanning the room, searching. Her lips parted, voice a whisper at first, then louder. "Where is it?" A ripple of confusion passed through the guests. My heart pounded, but I didn't waver. Instead, I let a slow, knowing smile creep across my face. "You won't need it." My voice cut through the silence like a blade. "I already know everything." Then, with the deliberate ease of a man in full control, I reached into my pocket and pulled out a single photograph. It fluttered slightly as I held it up, an image of her, locked in an intimate embrace with her ex. Their bodies pressed too close, their lips dangerously near. A collective gasp spread through the hall. The world held its breath. She staggered back. I can explain." I tilted my head, amused. "Oh, I'd love to hear it." Love blinds a man. That's what they don't tell you when you fall. You think you're invincible, that nothing can shake the foundation of what you've built. I believed it. I met Ava 3 years ago. She was everything I never knew I needed: elegant, intelligent, with a laugh that could shatter my worst days. We built a life together, one filled with whispered promises and stolen kisses in the dark. But then, 2 months before our wedding, I found it. A text message. It was subtle, almost innocent until you read between the lines. "I miss you. One last time before it's too late?" My pulse had pounded, my stomach twisting. The sender? Her ex-fiancé, Jason. The man she swore was in the past. I could have confronted her then. But no. I wanted to be sure. So, I followed the trail. A hidden email account, deleted call logs, a hotel receipt tucked away in her drawer. It didn't take long to piece it together: late-night rendezvous, secret whispers, a love rekindled behind my back. She had been playing me. And that's when I stopped being the fool. Betrayal is an education. And I learned fast. I hired a private investigator. I documented everything: photos, messages, voice recordings. I traced every step she took, every lie she told. The final piece? The letter. I forged a breakup letter from Jason, dated 2 weeks ago. In it, he ended things abruptly, apologizing for misleading her. It was brutal, final. Then, I delivered it to her just a day before the wedding. I watched as she read it, her fingers trembling, her face crumbling. She called him. He didn't pick up. Desperation clawed at her. I could see it. And that's when I knew on our wedding day she'd look for it. The letter. The proof that Jason still wanted her. And when she wouldn't find it, she'd panic. Which brought us here. The silence stretched, suffocating. Ava's face twisted in horror. "No, this isn't what you think. Jason." "Jason?" I cut in, smirking. "Ah, yes. Your ex. The man you couldn't let go of. The man who, by the way, left you." Her breath hitched. "No. He wouldn't." "Oh, but he did." I slipped the breakup letter from my pocket and let it flutter to the ground between us. Her eyes locked onto it, widening in disbelief. She bent to snatch it up, fingers trembling as she read. Her knees almost buckled. "You see," I continued, "I knew about your little games. But I wanted you to feel it. The moment where you are powerless. The moment where everything slips away." Tears welled in her eyes. She looked up, pleading. "Please, Let me explain. No. I stepped back. You had your chance. You chose him. And now? I turned, addressing the stunned crowd. There will be no wedding. Gasps rippled through the guests. My mother stifled a sob. Ava's father, once so proud, turned away in shame. I faced Ava one last time. You wanted to be with Jason? Well, good news. You're free now. Then I walked away. Ava tried calling me. Once. Twice. 100 times. I never answered. A week later, I saw the news Jason had moved on. A new girlfriend. A fresh start. Ava? She was left with nothing. I stood by my window that night, watching the city lights flicker. I should have felt rage, regret, sorrow. Instead, I felt something far sweeter. Relief. And as I raised my glass of whiskey to my lips, I whispered the final words she never got to hear. Checkmate.